Hello and welcome to Cuppa Time. Today I'm thrilled to be joined by Katie. Hi, Katie.
Oh.
So Katie has come to join me for an interview chat today. And so the format, Katie, you know that it starts off with cups, and I believe you've got more than one. So please share your favourite cups with me.
Thanks, Fiona. And when you said find your favourite cup, I went into my kitchen. I thought, you know, I've become a real habit girl, and it's almost ridiculous. I'm worrying if I've got OCD here. So I'll talk you through my cups. But every morning, without fail, I start the day with this cup.
Right.
And quite pertinent because it says the C on it in French and English.
Okay.
I love France.
Yeah.
I think it was a present from my mum. It's quite nautical, the stripiness. I'm a sailor. I love sailing. And in this cup every morning, I sit ideally in bed and I have what I call my whizzy tea, which is my go-to drink first thing in the morning. I just love my little whizzy tea to get me alert and up for the day. So that's my first cup of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realised that I've kind of got such a habit, if I'm at home, that is.
Yeah.
I'm not always. If I am, I'll often have another whizzy tea in the morning, just a bit of peppermint, and this gardening cup, which I don't know if you can see in the light there.
Well, the sun's on it. Do you want to move it a little bit over so I can see?
Oh,
okay, yes, I can see it now.
Gardening bits. So you had the C.
Yeah. So we've had the C, we've now got the garden.
And then the gardening cup, which actually I think I nicked from my mum by mistake one time. Avid gardener. So that's my mid-morning one, and goodness knows what, I always have that mid-morning. And then in the afternoons, often I've come back from a day out and I'm busy. And that's when, instead of having my sort of energy teas, I actually have a good old-fashioned builder's tea.
Right.
And I've no idea where this huge mug came from.
Yeah.
I've only got one of them. And I made a mistake once of using it to put a pot plant in. But yeah, it's when I have a builder's tea, and you can see how huge it is.
Yeah.
That's my little curry tea in the afternoon. So those are my 3 mugs, and I couldn't choose a favourite. I've got all 3 of them today.
If you're like me, though, I have different cups with different memories as well. And it's a case of the dishwasher goes on in the evening. So generally I might rinse out a cup, but I quite like a fresh one. It's nice to have a fresh one.
I'm with you, Fiona. My husband will have the same one all day if he's working from home, but that's close, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, what I'd like to ask you is, in terms of your day, you mentioned that it's not necessarily a daily event, but you like sailing. Are there things in your life that you love doing that helps to keep you uplifted?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm an absolute outdoor girl. You know, before we came on the call, we had a little natter about we're all in this lockdown. We're all staying at home so that everybody can stay safe. Mm-hmm. And the joy of being in your pajamas or not putting your makeup on. I'm a real outdoors girl, and so I absolutely love being near the sea, on the sea. I've sailed all my life. I have had boats, you know, not huge yachts, just boats, and sailed. And so that's a real thing that if I don't get to see the sea every few weeks, or I miss an opportunity to go out, and getting in a boat and bobbing around on the water is some people's worst nightmare. Yeah. But for me, it's almost like I must have been a mermaid or something in a previous life. I just getting outdoors. But at the moment, obviously, can't go near the water and do that kind of stuff. But I'm still an outdoors girl. I'm still out there every morning, getting the fresh air. So yeah, for me, getting out in that is key for getting a bit of my heart strength there.
It's nice because the weather's been so nice at the moment. We've been very fortunate. I think yesterday we had a bit of rain, but it's been very nice over here. So
it certainly has. I think a lot of people who are lucky enough to have gardens, and I have got out in, and my thoughts are with those who are stuck in flats, can't get out much. And again, I suppose some of the uplifting stuff is we've done a lot of online community sort of workout type things, and I think for those people in particular, that not just the actual movement and getting the endorphins going, but seeing other people and joining in and having a laugh and doing something together is really key at this time. Can really uplift people, and often it's not even exercise, it's just the face appearing a little neater. Good luck to everyone.
There's so many people that are by themselves, and you know, it's not just the seeing people, it's having the human contact of, you know, whether it is an actual hug or anything, doesn't matter, but with that being lost, it does make a difference. So all change. And talking about all change, you run your own business and you're busy. I know we've met networking several times. How has all the current situation impacted on the business?
So for someone who works, in fact, when I started 13 years ago, is what I do. And I actually, ironically, started as a result of me having had a viral illness for a few months and being absolutely flat out on the floor with exhaustion and fatigue. And that stimulated me to look even closer at my health and nutrition. And in time, I came across someone who helped me start business and helped me get really interested more of as a hobby initially for my own health. And I've just gone on and shared that wherever I can with other people. But yeah, right now, of course, a lot of people I'm hearing from who I haven't maybe spoken to for a while, who are going, I need to talk to you about my health and nutrition, because I think, you know, if we can all stay as healthy as possible, feed that good old immune system, great. And actually we know all the stats are there that people are looking, you know, because they can't necessarily get what they want in the shops and stuff, they are looking for extra help, and it's there, guys. And I just hope people do access it, because clearly, should someone get ill, they're more likely to have a fast and rapid return to health if they've been looking after themselves. It's an absolute pleasure, really, to be able to help people at this time and any other time. But yeah, right now, I feel very, very heartfelt mission, actually, for some of the guys who've been in touch. And it's not just stay safe, it's stay healthy.
Oh, well, talking about healthy, these subjects are linking in quite well together today, and I'm not even planning it that way. We were talking earlier about different meals that people have been making, depending upon what you're finding in your cupboard, your freezer, your fridge, what needs to be used on that day. So have you got anything unusual that you've put together?
Yeah, so normally I'm talking to people about how to prepare balanced meals and how to eat a rainbow of different colours and get all the nutrients their body needs, etc. And then as stocks were running low in the house and I didn't want to go out shopping, I wanted to have a good 2 weeks of isolation before I did that. We were reaching out into the back of the cupboard and the fridge and pulling out 3 or 4 items and going, right, your turn to cook, ready, steady, cook. I think when the Christmas cake came out that had been bought by mistake, no one was very interested. Right. But we've had a few interesting mixtures. So suddenly vegetable lasagna has suddenly come to the forefront, because you suddenly find vegetables we're not vegetarian normally, but that's been quite a good one. Tonight is leftover veggie, and I think there's some leftover ham crumble.
Oh, right.
Cool, but that should be interesting.
Yeah, good. I think I was saying to you, and I've said in other videos, I keep finding different things because I've got mum skills, and I'm sure some other people might recognise that, is that when everybody else says there's no room for things in the freezer, I would have a little bit of a jiggle about, and I would get things in. So some things are being cooked and I'm not sure what they are before they've warmed up, but that's me. Anyway, I wanted to end with just asking you something a little bit different, which is there something that you've done in the past or been involved with that people would have no idea that might have any connection with you, or you would have any connection with it?
Oh, golly.
Or have you done anything that's a bit unusual?
Have I done anything unusual? I think when I was younger, I actually sort of went off and did some travelling. And please don't let my children see this video. One summer, a friend from university, he was actually the flatmate of my boyfriend at the time. He and I agreed, and actually did, hitchhike up the Alaskan highway into Alaska.
Right.
had a huge adventure, meeting all sorts of people, seeing bears, staying in the most bizarre places. So that nowadays, you know, we just kind of, there's much less hitchhiking nowadays, I think.
Yeah.
Back then we used to do all those crazy things.
Yeah.
So yeah, as long as my children don't get to watch it.
That must have taken a lot of confidence, or was it just that you were just wanting to have the experience?
Well, I think back then, and you know, it was quite a few years ago in the 80s, I think I made a bad comment. I'd had some friends from Alaska. I was working, I had a summer job out, I was a student at the time, summer job out in the States, teaching sailing, and this other friend was keen for traveling, and I just said, well, how about going to Alaska? So we met in Vancouver and went, well, what should we do? Just stuck our thumbs out and went for it and had quite an adventure.
Oh well, you can tell the stories when you're ready. Anyway, talking about going for it, I'm going to go and get my afternoon drink. I'm not sure what I'm on, but it's going to be certainly one of my fruit teas because I've got no milk. So I would like to. Sorry, carry on.
I was going to say, I should have to send you some whizzy tea.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have enjoyed being with you today, and thank you for taking the time. And I will see you again soon. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now.
Thanks, Fiona. Bye-bye.
Bye.